gentleman's like, Mr. Cook, would you like to meet my bomb-sniffing dog? And I was like, yes, absolutely, I would love this. And so he brings me over, and the dog there, beautiful German Shepherd, and something's like, Mr. Cook, my dog does tricks. Would you like to see dog do tricks? And it's like, who the fuck doesn't love a dog trick? Has anybody in the history of somebody asking that been like, I'm not interested in fucking tricks. Life's too serious to see a dog do a trick. So I was like, yeah, I'd love to see your dog do a trick. So the first thing he does, he was like, high five. And the dog didn't just do like most dogs kind of like, this dog was like double jointed and fucking literally went and met him at the bottom. I'm embellishing. First trick, fine, I was like, oh, that was very impressive. He's like, Mr. Cook, would you like to see my dog speak? And I said, yes, absolutely. And I was like, he looks at the dog, he goes, speak. And the dog starts going, right, I'm watching, and then just mid-speak, the dog went and bit into my fucking arm. Sunk his teeth into my arm immediately, and it was surreal because I'm standing there, and I'm watching my entire arm. He's got all his teeth buried into me, and I want to scream like a pussy. But I'm surrounded by the baddest motherfuckers on the planet, so I can't go with my first reaction. When the dog sunk his teeth in, I would be like, oh my God, me! Jesus, no! Because I want to look like a pussy. So I was like, yo fellas, this dog's trying to eat me alive. What do we got? Hurrazi! Hoorah! Yapple fucking dapple, boys. And then of course, my brain is so fantastical. My very next thought, I was like, oh fuck, there's a bomb in my arm. Good dog. The point is, thank you very much, and I look forward to entertaining you guys more. Now, I shared with you guys some stuff earlier about my mom. You guys knew that. If anybody knows me, you've been a fan a long time, she was just the great. She was such an inspiration. And the one thing is, after my mom passed away, then my dad, this is really surreal, but my dad, a week after my mom passed away, my dad got cancer, and he passed away. They both died of cancer within 9 months of one another. And I'm not even gonna, bullshit. When that happens to anybody, cancer it's horrible when you experience it, but both my parents in that short amount of time, but, the one place that I came to, even on the night that my dad passed away, I went to a comedy club and I got up in front of people because it made me feel fantastic, and it was what they raised me to do. So it wasn't weird or morbid. It was the best. Now, good news was my folks got to see me do everything that I ever hoped that I could aspire to do. They got to see the entire ride. They got to see me do, these giant venues, and they were here listening to you guys laugh. That's the upshot. That's the good news, right? No regrets. The only thing that they missed, which is kind of good, and it's fucked up, is after they passed away. Then when you get a little bit, notoriety or famous or whatever you want to call it, that's when fucking haters come out of nowhere, right? All this negativity and this weird, element comes. And I usually stay away from it, but one night, I was feeling a little funky, and I sat down at my computer, and I was like, you know what? I'm always, corresponding with my fans. I think I'll just step outside the box, and I think maybe I'll, search my own name on the internet. And I called up a buddy of mine, and I go, hey, I'm about to search myself on the internet. And this is what he said. He paused, and then he goes, do you want me to stay on the phone with you? And I was like, why? Is that necessary? Then I typed my name into Google, and then I went to hit search. I hit search, even Google was like, are you fucking sure? All these sites came up, all this stuff, Dane Cook's The War, he's shit, all this weird, but hundreds of websites, right? I sat for 4 hours and read all this weird negativity. At the end of 4 hours, I was like, this Dane Cook is a douchebag. I don't support him anymore. Because this is all true. Now, next stage, I sit down at my email one night, okay? I'm gonna tell you a story, and this is gonna be a little fucked up, but this is to show you sometimes the highs and lows, things come full circle in life. One night I sit, and I open up my inbox, and there's the very first email that popped up, right? And again, I've been getting encouraging emails. Dane, I know I heard of your folks. What you're doing is great. Stick with it. And all this encouragement. And then finally, I open it up, and the sender. Here's the name. Anonymous@yahoo.com. Yeah, I see that name pop up in the inbox before I even open the email. Anonymous@yahoo.com. My first reaction, that's a great fucking name. This motherfucker got Be Anonymous. Not Anonymous 2258 kitty kitty. No. This is fucking Be Anonymous. This guy's like, that's probably taken, and he got it. So me, Captain fucking optimistic. Oh, cool fucking name, Anonymous. Subject line, 3 words. Please read this. My reaction, indeed, click. How polite of you, subject line. Thank you, Bree. I brought with me the letter that I received. That I'm going to read to you right now from anonymous@yahoo.com. Hold on to your butts. Dane. Both of your parents got cancer and died to get away from your shitty comedy. My first thought, very unlikely. That's bullshit. That is not true. But I read that and I just couldn't believe it. I read it a couple of times and I'm not going to bullshit you. For the next couple of years of my life, I would think about what this person, Anonymous, wrote. And sometimes it would bum me out. It would really be like a depressing moment. And sometimes it motivated me with such a fierceness that I wanted to do my best shows for people ever. So life goes on. Cut to 2 years later, out of the blue, guess who writes me a fucking follow-up email? Kabanga. I open up my email, and I look, subject line, 2 years later, from anonymous@yahoo.com. My first reaction, great fucking name. I can't deny it. God damn, that's good stuff. Subject line, please read this. My reaction, fucking indeed. Click. Go bold. Now, here's the letter that I get 2 years later, anonymous@yahoo.com. Dane, I was drinking out of work and depressed when I wrote you that letter a couple of years ago. I am myself dealing with a father dying of a brain tumor. I respect and understand you now. Anonymous. It's at that point that I decided to finally write back. Here's my response. Anonymous, your father got a brain tumor because he was tired of thinking about his spineless, jobless fuckface of a son. I win. I love you guys. Woo! Thank you very much, Baltimore. Thank you for letting